official member of Forbes Coach Council, awarded European Business Mentor, mentor coach accredited by International Coach Federation, and director of Global Academy of Coaching. So definitely we will listen to a coach here. Thank you.
Thank you.
What amazing talks we've been listening to. Aren't they all amazing? Can we please get up, and have a big round of applause for everybody who has spoken, and all of us who are still here when it's 4 o'clock, around 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. Great. And it's a real honor. Thank you, Olga, for...
Sorry, can we do it one more time?
Yes! Yes! Let's take a picture. And applause! Amazing job, once again, Olga and all the team, for gathering all of us. Such wisdom and such an amazing accomplishment from all of you. I realize that I'm in vogue because I have a bow. Okay. And today I would like us to speak about and share my experience on women leadership and why I believe it's the only way forward. And maybe it sounds a little bit tacky or, egoistic or, not good. When Joy was born, my daughter, I went to see my sister. My sister is a nun. So she's in the island of Zakynthos in Greece. She hadn't seen me since I was pregnant, so I hadn't seen her for 1.5 years almost. And I suddenly had a phone call from my partners, my business partners. So I started talking. There was my newborn child. I didn't stop working while I gave birth. I stopped for 20 days. And at the end of the phone call, my sister asked me, "What's wrong with you? You sound like a man." And I was so pissed off at her. I'm like, you know what? No, this is business talking. You don't know, you're a nun. You're out of the, you don't understand how we speak in business. But it really, drilled me. And I'm like, it was a big shock. Then, a year after, I was doing another business call, conference call with camera, with another business associate. I finished the business call and I hear my eldest daughter, 8 years old then, saying to my father, "Jill is arguing with someone." And the very funny thing was that I was arguing. I was just talking business. Have you ever felt being in this situation? Come on, those of you who haven't, please. We believe that it's the way to go forward. Actually, we've been trained. Have you ever found yourself doing the following, making things happen? Really making them happen. Huh? Really being strong. Who has been strong? Really being courageous. Come on, ladies, come on. Never? Okay. Doing. Being in the doing mode. All of us, we're doing, constantly doing. And my favorite one is having yourself at the bottom of your to-do list. What about being gentle? What about being empathetic? What about sensitivity? What about caring? What about sweetness? What about compassion? Where are these traits in our business, in the way that we are out there, we put ourselves out there? When was the last time you felt free to express yourself with those female traits at work? Actually, have you ever felt express yourself with those female traits? Most of us have been cut off from our core traits. Why? Why is this happening? Because we believe that they don't belong there. We'll be smashed. Do you agree? We're not gonna survive in business if we go ahead like this. It's tough. We need to be tough. We need to be in our male side. All people have a female and a male side, and it's okay. It's the way nature has us. But what do we give out? And how are we running the world? So actually what's going on, we have some amazing traits, but we feel like we're being pulled by the male traits. And where has this brought us? Where has this brought the world? The world is a big mess. And I strongly believe, and I want to urge you all to think about it, that the fact that the world is in a big mess is because we don't step up to our female traits. We have actually given permission to all the male traits to dominate the world. We are not present in politics, we're not present where everything, all the decisions are made, we're somewhere else. We have been in the being versus the doing. We constantly do. We let go of our being. We have become human doings instead of human beings. The doing is the part of accomplishing, of reacting, of being behavior-driven, of being conscious, driven by success, changing, over-seeking, and answer to flow. Versus the being is self-aware, being insightful. It's about being value-driven, being unconscious, not afraid to fail, transforming, questioning, and answer to witty. The masculine leadership versus the female leadership, the masculine is automatic pilot, analyzing, striving, seeing thoughts as truth, avoiding, mental time travel, outputting, depleting, versus what our most traits are, conscious choice, sensing, accepting, and thoughts are mental events, approaching, remaining in present, and inputting and nourishing. Have you been impressed by her? So do you know, so she's Jacinda Ardern. She's the Prime Minister of New Zealand, and everybody has been in great shock of how she handled the shooting that many people were killed in New Zealand. So what she did, she put a lot of empathy, she put a lot of love. She came out as a woman, and it really drew my attention when I saw her speaking about what had happened. So she took all the weight of the media and she went out speaking on what had happened. And I've never seen a prime minister relating themselves with such a negative event. So she went out there like a man, she stood up, and she really, as a woman, and using all of her female traits, stood up for the victims and what was happening. So this is what female leadership can do. Let's see, how does it feel? Can I have a volunteer? Come on. And if you can all stand up, please, and find a partner and just do what we do. So have one hand up, and it's the opposite of your partner. Yes, great. Yes. And now we're gonna face each other. And now let's both put strength, do not allow the other person to push you. Do not push. So this is how we live our lives. And with female leadership, we go with the flow. So just go.
That's easy.
Which one is easier?
Oh yeah.
Flow is the basic female trait. Thank you so much. So this is, what was easier? The flow? Great. So how can we achieve it? Is to be more present, to be more here, to listen to the voice of compassion, of love, and really, really embrace our female side and allow it to be in business. This is what I wanted to share with you. It's my latest project of really focusing on it. And I would like to offer you the fact that all things happen from the heart, and only you can make a change. And we can make a change because it has to start from us. There's a necessity for it to start from us, and we can do it with baby steps. We don't need to take huge steps, just every day see where you can bring in more of your female traits. And there shall be light. Would you like a gift? Who would like a gift here? You do? It's International Coaching Week, and I'm an accredited mentor by International Coach Federation, and therefore I would like to offer to all of you who are interested a complimentary coaching session worth of €200. So if you want, you can fill in those forms, and you can do with one of our coaches in Glocal Academy of Coaching. I thank you so much, and I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you.
Thank you.